Hello, how to do daily chart analysis of large cap stocks for swing trading purposes using long option line swing trading strategy. We have our stock watch list here and we can analyze 3 of them during this video. So the first one, IRM, it is highlighted because we purchased it already and have some shares in our portfolio. We are using maximum daily chart to do the analysis, and the platform is Thinkorswim platform. So IRM, we purchased it in the past earlier this year. The year or the date is on the x-axis and the price on the y-axis. So we purchased it around this support line, but then it pulled back down to a lower one, which might be the valley of the mountain, this mountain, and we purchased it again. So it pulled back and went up a little bit, pull back and start going up again. So at this point we have profit in it for this purchase, but not this one here because the price is still lower than this level. So it's still around this trend line and can still have an entry point. But because we purchased it already, we are not going to purchase it again. But assuming we didn't purchase it here and we are wondering if we want to purchase it, I will say yes, it can be purchased because we have an uptrend line going on here. Although we should wait for a pullback, which will be a red line, is those days that the closing price is lower than the morning price. And a pullback, meaning a red bar, and when it start going up again, we can purchase some share, assuming that red bar is higher level compared to this one, making it still an uptrend there, like a higher lows. That low will be lower than this one, which will be lower than that low will be higher than this one, which will be higher than this one. So therefore, because when it's making those greens, at some point it will pull back, so you must well wait for that pullback to see if it's still higher than this red bar here, and then the following green bar, you can make a purchase there, will be my option there. And the reason why I think it can still be purchased there is pretty much I will say it's still around that support line, that valley. It does not mean it's not going to turn back and come back down like the way it did it here, though. It can, but if you are not sure, you just don't buy a lot of share. So that will just be the way I will do it. You can see that I purchased it here, it pulled back, it went up, pulled back before start going up again. So I'm still around that same area, although the price is a little bit higher than where I purchased it the second time. We made some profit here, but this making it still in some way negative. So the next one we are going to analyze is IT. And IT, and this one I just have that color to just show to myself that I purchased it twice. So IT, we purchased that one as well. So IT, we purchased so we purchased it and sold it there, and then it pulled back to this line, which is usually the line it pull back to and go. So we target this line to buy at. So it pulled back to it, and when it start going up, we start having higher lows. That's why we'll make the trend upward trending. We purchase it, but then it pulled back and gap down to this level and is resting there. We might want to buy some more, but I'm not sure because of this line does not have. And the way I can look at that line better will be to go to, I think first when I was talking, I said maximum daily chart, but I was pointing at the wrong things there. So maximum daily chart is what we are using to analyze. But now I click on maximum monthly chart to see those lines. So this line here where it gap down to, it didn't really touch base with it much over the years. And there is, you see, this is 2020 here and 2025. So 5 years time, a gap between the two before it fell back to it. So therefore, I'm not really sure what is going on, and I do not trade with news. Therefore, I'm not going to buy more. I'll just keep an eye on it to see what is going on with it. But again, if you like to read about companies, why not? That might be an instance where you might want to read more about the companies to see what is going on inside the company, or if political and economical crises are having an impact on it or not. What I like to just do though, when I'm curious about a company, I'll just try to see what kind of sector is in. Is in the IT, so it's an IT company. So went public in 94. So I don't know. That's just enough at this point for me. So I won't recommend buying more of this just because it is resting on a line, a support line that it has not used as a support for some years now. For that reason, I just prefer to keep an eye on it, but not taking any more buying action. So one more that we are going to analyze is J, and we are doing the analysis early in the morning on September 12, 2025, after the markets close on September 11. And you do the analysis after the market close to see how those stocks you're analyzing perform during the day, and compare the price to where you want to buy, or if you already have it in your portfolio, to compare what the price is to where you want to sell it. So J is still going up. So we have our purple lines, value lines, support lines that we like to buy at, but at this point is higher up. So, and yesterday the price went up. The price at the closing was higher than the price at the opening. So, but it reached a new high not long ago, and it's not really yet to come back down to the valley. So this concludes how we analyze charts of large cap stocks for swing trading purposes using long option line swing trading strategy. Thank you very much for watching our videos. We thank you very much for your time. We thank you very much for all your comments, and we thank you very much you all that subscribe to our channel. I'm Afiavi Liberman, creator of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel, and in soap.com, our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your family. And swing trading is one way to make money. You just start small, one share at a time, or a minimum dollar amount per trade that allows you to that you're comfortable trading with, testing the strategy you are using and the stocks you want to trade to see if they are comparable, and just the minimum you can spend to buy a share or so or to be able to pay out of the profit you'll make out of it, to pay the brokerage fee for trading, and just target $1 profit minimum or so. After you pay those fees, if you are able to make $1 profit, you made a profit using that strategy and the stocks you are trading. And from there, to increase that profit to $2, you just increase the number of shares you purchase for that stocks. If you purchase one share before, you just purchase two. As a beginner though, and with the strategy I'm using, I recommend large cap stocks, especially if you are busy with job and other responsibilities. You don't have time to do analysis on a daily basis. They do not fluctuate too fast, and you'll be able to catch it where you want to buy or where you want to sell it, even if it was some days past, before you analyze it again. And from there, once you are comfortable with the strategy you are using, you customize it to meet your personality, to fit your personality type and your risk tolerance. You can try to gather to create a watch list of mid cap stocks, small cap stocks, in addition to your large cap stocks, to see if you can find some stocks in those other sectors, market capitalizations, that will do well or that are comparable to the swing trading strategy you are using. Thank you. For more of our swing trading related videos or stock related videos, would you please check the links to those playlists in the description of this video. Thank you for your time.